Hey guys, it's John back with another video for you today. Today I have a question I want to address and I want you guys to comment on. First of all, before you continue, hit the subscribe button on my channel, hit the bell icon, that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video and you don't miss any thing that takes place here. So here's the question that I want to address, right? So my question I want to address is, when for you did wearing a mask equate to caring and loving for other people? Did it begin, I don't know, years ago when you had a cold and you're like, oh man, I don't want other people to get sick, so I'm gonna wear a mask? Did it begin last year when you had the flu? You're like, oh man, I have the flu, I don't want to expose other people, right? Did it begin when you realized that all of your sick days were gone at work, but you were really sick and you had the flu and you were throwing up and you knew you were sick, and you decided to call into work anyway, even though all of your sick days were used up, even though you knew there was probably a penalty going to be associated with that, and in some cases it's getting fired? Is that when masks equal caring for people begin for you? Or did it begin when the CDC said you should? Or did it begin when presidential press conferences said you should? Or did it begin when news outlets and social media said you should? Or did it begin when society started shunning you if you didn't wear one? When people started bashing you and talking negatively about you if you didn't wear one? Is that when it equated caring for other people for you? Because I see a lot of posts, not only comments to my videos, comments on other people's posts, things people are posting, where they are so confident in themselves that they are caring for other people because they're wearing a mask. Was that the case before COVID? Were you wearing a mask prior to COVID when you had the flu? Did you ever go to the grocery store sick? Did you ever go into work sick? Did you ever send your kids to school when they weren't feeling well? Because if you did, I would really caution you of claiming that your mask wearing today is because you're caring for other people. Because yes, COVID is a real virus. Yes, people have gotten sick and died from COVID. Yes, COVID spreads. But so does the flu. The flu is real. The flu kills people. The flu spreads. People get sick from the cold. The cold spreads. Other viruses spread. And unless we can honestly claim that we have taken this stance prior to COVID-19, I would be cautious on stating that you're wearing a mask because you care for other people. And even more, I would caution you to tell other people that they're not caring because they're not wearing a mask, right? Scripture teaches us that we are to first of all look at our own heart and our own selves. And so I have to ask myself, John, like, why do you wear a mask? What is your purpose on wearing a mask? Why don't you wear a mask if I don't go out and wear a mask somewhere? Like, John, what is it about me that I may have to change or grow in? Like, maybe what is my thought process, right? And I don't really belong coming against other people. I don't know their situation. I don't know their heart. I don't know what's going on in their life, right? But I think it's a very dangerous place if we start saying that people that don't wear a mask don't care for people, right? I wear a mask when I go out, right? Honestly, I don't believe it's good. I don't believe it's bad. I just do it really for the sake of other people feeling more comfortable about it, and you know, some places they would rather have you not come into their store without it. So I wear it, right? I'm not opposed to wearing a mask. I just think as Christians, we are called to live a consistent life, and I'm not saying a perfect life, right? I know none of us are perfect. I am probably the least imperfect person that's watching this video right now. And if you're watching this video, I'm probably way more imperfect than you, right? But we are called to live a consistent life. And so if we're going to claim something as an absolute truth, like we have to make sure, like, hey, are we actually living that out in every other aspect of our life? So if I'm going to claim that wearing a mask equals loving your neighbor, or wearing a mask equals, caring for others, I have to ask myself, like, have I ever thought this before? Have I ever worn a mask before on a consistent basis? And am I going to continue to do it when they tell me I don't have to anymore? What is motivating you? And I think that's a really important question that we have to ask. So, guys, I would love to hear your responses to this. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and looking forward to these comments. See you guys. Bye.